Hi guys, back to my channel. Hope everyone is having a phenomenal day today. And today I'm excited because I'm doing another Is It Really? And if you're not familiar with this segment, basically I take different value sets from either companies, brands, whatever the situation might be. And if you've ever wondered about that little value sticker to know if it was actually the true value of the set, I am going to tell you that because I do the math and I break it down for you and make it really, really easy. But yes, today I'm excited because literally this must have just dropped at Sephora because I literally not Ulta as much, but Sephora, I live on their app. Literally you can go on your phone and watch and see what activity you have in your phone, and Sephora's in my top 5, so I'm on it way too much. It's an addiction. But no, I have not seen this one yet and I was super excited. I literally just saw this today and I researched it and now I'm filming it, so this is actually probably uploading a day late. I don't know, it depends on my sister. But yes, today I'm excited because we're going to talk about the Sephora Favorites Skin Superfoods 9-piece set. I am super duper excited, and I know I talk about makeup a lot, but literally my favorite thing in the world to talk about and to use is skincare. Skincare is forever, and it's everything. I love skincare. But yes, when I saw this, I was really, really excited because it has some brands I'm familiar with and some that I'm not so familiar with and some I've wanted to try. So it looked really, really cool. So this set is $40 and they give it a retail value of $93. But is it? Is it really? So let's get dive into that and see what all these products are worth. So the first brand that they featured in here, I've actually never heard of, which isn't surprising, especially if it's a sold only online type of brand, because they obviously can't carry everything in store. And even if they carry certain brands, they will only carry a limited supply of their items that they sell. But this is from, I really hope I don't butcher any names, I will. It's from Tata Harper. I hope that's right. But it is their Regenerating Cleanser. It is a 0.5 ounce. This thing is so expensive. But yes, it's a 0.5 ounce. It's worth $9.51, which is definitely not the most expensive thing I've ever seen in a Sephora value set. But its full-size sister is $78. I would not be paid $78 for a face wash. It better give me new face. But yes, it's full-size sister. It's a 4.1 ounce and $78. I thought that was absolutely ridiculous when I saw that. I remember seeing the travel size because the travel size was disgusting. In fact, how much was that travel size? I'm going to look at it again because I remember looking at it and going, oh my gosh, that is literally vomit-inducing. I hate that so much. Da, 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 da. Yeah, they sell a 1.7 ounce, which is typically a pretty standard size, I feel for a lot of brands to carry the travel sizes in. But that thing is worth $42! I would not pay $42 for 1.7 ounces of face wash. It better give me new face. But supposedly it's supposed to be an exfoliating, clarifying cleanser. Don't know, don't care. I'd be curious to try it, but I would not be curious to try it in a $78 bottle. But yes, again, it's worth $9.51. The next one that is in here that is featured is from Josie Maran, which I'm very familiar with that brand. I love the Argan Oil body butters and Argan Oil for your hair. 100% pure Argan Oil. That's one of my favorite things in the world. But this is their Whipped Argan Oil Face Butter, which I don't think I have not tried this. I don't think I actually have any of it, but I know I've seen it and I've touched it before inside Sephora, but I've never put it on my flesh. Or at least on my face, I've put it on my hands. But this one that they feature in here is a 0.15 ounce. It's only worth $3.53, but still, super fun. Not too crazy about that. I would be interested to try just because I love Josie Maran. But I need another moisturizer I need a hole in my head. I don't. The next one in here, which was one of the main things, when I saw that it was in a Sephora favorite set, I was I kind of want the set no matter what its value is because I've been dying to get a hold of this product, but I have not been willing to buy the full size. And it's from a brand called Kopari. Kopari? I'm going to call it Kopari. I'm so sorry to these brands that I screw up your names. I really am. It's my face. But this is their coconut milk that's featured in here, and I've heard a lot of great things about it. It's supposed to be great to help take off your makeup, but still leave your face really nice and moisturized and nourished. It just sounds absolutely amazing. But this is actually their small size they actually sell in stores that's featured in the Sephora favorite set. It's a 2.5 ounce. It is worth $13.57, but they do sell in stores for $18, which is one of the reasons why I've not been willing to buy it, because it's just so drastically off from its full size. But I don't really want to buy the full size because it's kind of ridiculous. But yes, I'm very, very excited about that, and I really kind of want the set because of the Kopari coconut milk. The next thing in here I'm very familiar with because I have used it. I think I've used it in Shop My Stash before, and it is from Tarte. It's their Maracuja Oil, which is a really beautiful, like, rejuvenating, hydrating oil. It feels great on the skin. In here it's a 0.23 ounce, and it's worth $4.60, and that's based off of the largest size they have, which is actually a value size. The next thing in here is from Tatcha, and I know for a fact I've used that in Is It Really? And I remember using it literally for that 1 week, and then I passed it off to my sister, and it might be the deciding factor on if I end up getting this set, and I'll tell you guys that lovely math at the end. But this is from Tatcha. It is their Luminizing Dewy Skin Mist, and I very clearly remember that this stuff smells like straight up ginger. Like, if you've never like put a piece of freshly cut ginger in your face, that's what it smells like. Go do that and you'll know what it smells like. But it is a 0.4 ounce, which I was shocked that they actually sell a 0.4 ounce, but like, that's everyone's on that travel size kick. But yeah, so 0.4 ounce, it's worth $14.22, but they sell that little sucker for $20. No. I remember not really being that impressed with it. I'll have to see if my sissy was, because I know I passed it along to her to like use up, and I actually think she popped, I'm trying to remember, she had another skin mist, and I can't remember if that skin mist made into the Tatcha bottle or the Tatcha made into that bottle, because one of them was easier to spray. I can't remember. I'll have to ask her. She is not here with me, otherwise I'd be getting a response from her. Next product that is featured in here is from Boscia, which I have used this one. I do own it, and I kind of want to revisit it because, again, it could be another one of those deciding factors for me on buying the set. But it is the Boscia Luminizing Black Mask. And if you're not familiar with this black mask, basically, if you've seen, it's gone viral. You peel it off and you see all the pores like coming off on the mask, and people are like crying as they're taking it off. This is one of those masks. I remember when I used it, because I've only used it once, I didn't take it off crying because it was hurting to kind of, like, it wasn't like feeling like it was ripping off my face like all these people that are using those, like, black masks, and they're, like, literally, like, ripping off their face. I didn't have that experience with it. I just have super sensitive skin, and so anything too irritating actually almost burns my skin, and I find that with a lot of peel masks I have to be very cautious with, because I'll have like an acid reaction to it, and my face will literally feel like it's on fire. It's literally like if you've gone to the beach and gotten a really bad sunburn, like the ones you can like put your hand near your sunburn, you can feel the heat radiating off of your skin. That is how my face feels after using masks like that. So that's distinctly what I remember from this mask. I really want to give it another go. I don't think I used it properly because it didn't want to peel in certain areas. That's a big thing about peel masks, and you got to be very wary of with peel masks. If you don't put the right amount on and you don't do it quickly enough, they won't work. Because it's all about like the evenness, the thinness, but not too thin, and that it all dries at the same time, but there's not like one giant patch that doesn't dry, but the rest of it's bone dry. It's like an exact science putting on a peel mask. So keep that in mind when you think about trying to use one of those things. But in this set, it features a 1 ounce, which is worth $12.14. So, you know, everyone's different. Some people love those types of masks. I'm not one of them. Next product that is featured in here, which is another brand I've been very curious about, and I'd be really interested to try this because it looks really fun. But this is from Youth to the People, and the product featured in here is their Age Prevention Superfood Mask, which I'm all about anti-aging, even though I am really young, but it's always important to take care of your skin. So, you know, when I'm 30, I'll look 20, and when I'm 40, I'll look 20, and when I'm 60, I'll look 20. That's what I want. I want to look 20 when I'm 60. When people are like, oh my gosh, you're 60, you only look like 25, and I'm like, thank you, that's what I want. But yes, this mask in here, which is actually a fourth of their full size mask that they sell, and I was really shocked about that, because normally they're not like, they normally don't put that much of the product inside sets and stuff. It all depends, but it's a 0.5 ounce. It is worth $11. Yeah, it's full sizes. If you do math, it's $44 for the full size. But yes, $11, and I would be really, really excited to try that. Next thing here, which I've not used it. I really should use it again because I absolutely love it. I actually don't know where I've put it because I think I've only used it once. But this is from Farmacy. It is their Honey Potion Renewing Antioxidant Mask with Echinacea GreenEnvy. I think I pronounced all that correctly. It's a really interesting mask because it leaves your skin feeling very like cleansed but nourished and balanced. It's really weird, but when you put it on your face, you have to know it in advance so it doesn't freak you out, because it did with me because I didn't know it in advance because I didn't read that part. It warms your skin, so it literally feels like it's heating up on your skin, but it's great because it helps with circulation and blood flow, and it just leaves your face looking so rejuvenated and youthful. It is absolutely amazing, and I'd love to have more of this. But the one feature in the set is a 0.32 ounce and is worth $4.37. Next thing in here is from Herbivore. I don't know. I was like herbivore. I guess they're dinosaurs. I don't know. That is not what that means. Herbivores do not just mean dinosaurs. But this is their Coco Rose Coconut Oil Body Polish. So it is a scrub, and it's supposed to smell like coconut and roses, which is not two things I would normally put together, but I hope it smells good because that sounds really, really interesting. It sounds really fun. But it is a 2 ounce and it is worth $9. So I'd be very, very curious to try that scrub. So that is it. That is all the items. So again, that was 9 items. So just a quick little recap in case you forgot, because we just went through like 9 items. I would have already forgotten. I would have also forgotten most of the items we just talked about. But the set again was $40, and they gave it a retail value of $93. But its actual retail value is $81.94, which gives you a 51% savings, which is really, really good. Because if you're familiar with Sephora, Ulta, any of these beauty brands, I think the most I've ever seen, I think it was a physical brand, not Ulta, Sephora. The most I've ever seen at Ulta and Sephora is 20%. I've never seen either brand do higher than 20% unless it's like Ulta or Sephora doing it on a specific brand or specific line like it's being discontinued, stuff like that. Not including sales, not doing clearance, just overall cart transactions. I think the largest I've ever seen from a brand is 30% off of their own personal website. But yeah, so 51%, it's pretty good. My thing with getting this set is because I'm not really interested in the Tarte, the Tatcha, or the boscia mask that was featured in here. And so if my sister ends up going, no, I really like the Tatcha, that kind of brings up my value. But basically that means even though it's an 81.94% value, I would only get $50.98 out of it, and that gives me a 22% savings. That's why when I do these videos, you gotta keep in mind what you want, not necessarily just what the value is, because if you're like, I've already tried that one thing and I hate it, and I've tried that thing and I hate it, or I'm not interested in that, and then it can decrease your value, and then you actually could be spending more than what it's actually worth. So always keep that in mind. So yeah, with 22%, that's literally 2% more than what I typically get with like Sephora and Ulta's like rewards programs. So in that case, I would rather just like pump the brakes and hope like these items are featured in another set, which they probably will. They've gone a little nuts with these value sets, which I love because I love myself a value set. But it just makes me wonder what Christmas is going to look like, because I know Christmas this past year, I felt like they were suffocating us with value sets, and I already feel like they're doing it right now, so I have no idea what Christmas is going to look like. So yeah, I'm probably going to pump the brakes if my sister doesn't like the Tatcha, because if she doesn't, that kind of makes the set like not really that worth it for me. I'd rather just wait for the 20% and get these things at full size. Because also, if you're not familiar, I know I'm going to redo a video on Ulta and Sephora. They've got great return policy. If you don't like something when you buy it at Sephora, you can literally take your receipt, take the product, take it back, and they'll give you your money back. Or you can get an in-store exchange for something else. So like, I hated this face wash, can I get a different face wash? And they'll just swap us. Obviously with appropriate values and stuff. They're not going to give you a $40 cleanser when you bought a $28 cleanser, that type thing. But yeah, that is it for this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to get notifications when my videos get uploaded, make sure you hit the little bell notification. And if you want to follow me on my different forms of social media, make sure you go into the link in the description below and it'll give you all those different links. And if you have yet to enter my giveaway, I'm giving away an exclusive VIB Rouge bag and an original beauty blender. There'll be a link up in the cards, the thing that pops above my head or on my head. It's on my head, right? It's on my head. It's gotta be on my head. But yeah, make sure you click that link. It'll show you what the bag is and all that jazz and how to enter in that lovely fun jazz. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Stay foxy.